You might have heard people say, step into your power, or you see motivational speeches or videos about it. But what does it mean, and how can you do it? That is what we will explore in today's video. In the previous 2 videos, I mentioned the 2 biggest influences on my life, on the changes in my life recently. And the 3rd thing is the one that I'm going to share with you today, and that is how I stepped into my power and how you can do it and what it will mean for you if you do it. My name is Gerda Louw, Muse Mystic and Master Manifester, and I'm dedicated to bring you guidance and knowledge so that you can draw into your life the experiences that you really want to, and in that way create the reality of your dreams. So the feminine energy, the feminine power is not limited to gender. It represents that universal essence that are in all human beings. In short, it is a celebration of emotions and feelings, but it's much more than that. So let's first look at emotions. Emotions are just energy in motion, but we can say it's like the language of the soul, a gateway to understanding ourselves. If we don't suppress or dismiss our emotions, it can be a sacred guidance for us. Just as, water flows, like a river flows, if the emotions flow through us, it will teach us lessons and gives us insight into our own spiritual growth. Each emotion has a message for us and will guide us to self-awareness and self-compassion. The problem I see today is that people don't want to acknowledge their emotions, and they do suppress it in order to cope with life. But that's not the way to go about it. If you feel a certain emotion, you must explore the reasons why you have that emotion, so that if there is something that you have to heal, you will know that you must do it. If you hear some noises at the back, it's my cats. I speak about them in the previous video, so I just let them play while I'm recording the message, because they are such an inspiration and a positive influence. The feminine power is intrinsically linked to our intuition and also our empathy. Intuition is that gut feeling, the feeling that guides us towards our purpose. It's that inner knowing that transcends the logical mind. And if we tap into our intuition, we tap into the wisdom of the universe. So there are ways to develop your intuition, because you don't want to say, I follow my intuition, but then not be sure about is it your intuition or not. I will make a separate video about knowing how to listen to your intuition and how to develop it so that you can clearly hear the voice of your intuition. If we embrace that feminine power of empathy, we will connect more deeply with others and feel their feelings as if they were our own. So we will grow in kindness, compassion, and understanding of the interconnectedness of all of life. The problem I see is that people are often so focused on just surviving that they don't notice others around them. But if you embrace this feminine power of empathy, you will see the change in you, and the more kindness you show, the more kindness you will attract into your own life. It works like magic. So a third thing that I want to discuss about the feminine power is the feminine power encourages us to confront and embrace our shadow self. So our shadow self is the part of us that holds fears and insecurities and unresolved traumas. And the feminine power wants us to embrace this with love and acceptance. So be compassionate towards yourself. Face those things. You can bring that to the surface through meditation and other practices. And when you understand and integrate that, you will step into your state of self-love, because you completely accept every part of you, and it will have no hold over you, because unresolved things still has a hold over us, but not if we have resolved it. So don't be afraid to face your fears, but find the root of that and then heal it and step into your power. Something that links closely to this is that we should embrace vulnerability. The problem I see today is there's so much emphasis on strength and stoicism, but vulnerability is something courageous. Feminine power encourages us to be vulnerable. It recognizes the strength that is in vulnerability, because it opens the heart to healing and connection with others. So one problem I see is that people don't even know where to begin. They say, okay, you've said all these nice words, but where do I begin? A good place to begin is nature, because nature is the ultimate manifestation of feminine power. The cycles of creation, destruction, and rebirth are mirrored in the natural world. If we can connect with nature, we align ourselves with the universal rhythm and find balance and harmony in our lives. Feminine power recognizes the sacredness of all life forms. So if you go for walks in nature and open yourself to the energies of nature, it will speak to you and it will teach you to be like Mother Nature herself, or Mother Earth, if you want to put it like that. A second way to awaken and embrace our feminine power is to engage in creative activities like writing or singing or art or dance. This is one way to connect with our feminine energy and to harness that power, and that will extend to other aspects of our life, like our relationships, the environment, and our relationship with ourselves. So in the next days, become aware of the feminine power that wants to guide you, and open yourself to it, surrender to it, and see how your life will be transformed. That's it for today on the topic. If you've found any value in it or made you smile, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know where you tune in from. It's always great to know. Sending you infinite love till I speak to you again next time. Goodbye.